Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kinda Creepy. I think my name's Jason Emmett.
I kind of remembered that my name's Casey Masterpiece.
I'm pretty positive I'm Twisted Kid Matt. I don't know why they can't remember.
We're pretty sure you're Twisted Kid Matt as well. Hey, guys. Welcome back. Sorry last week's episode went up a little bit late. There's so many reasons for it. There are multiple reasons. I almost died. I didn't really. But I was in the hospital for a couple of days. And on top of that, we had... I didn't want to upload correctly, and then I realized it was a size thing, and size does matter, is all I'm saying. Yeah. But it's up now, so if you guys haven't watched it or whatever, go back and check it out. It was a fun episode to do, so you guys really enjoy it. And we talk about The Sopranos, so if you're a Sopranos fan,
Gabagoo,
it's worth watching just for that. This week's gonna be Gabagoo. This week we only have 3 clips for you. You had to do the hand gesture. It doesn't matter.
Of course, yeah.
This week we only have 3 clips for you. One of them is, we'll get into it when we get to it. But we're actually going to start with Matt's clip this week. Matt, why don't you intro what this clip is, and then we'll watch it. I have no idea what we're about to get into, though.
Yeah, you know how I love my cryptids, so
we do.
I've got another potentially controversial one. I want to kind of get your guys' opinion on it. It's kind of been going around, known as the Calgary Bigfoot video. So, don't have a ton of this, but I do have some little stabilized footage that we'll get to here in a little while. So,
oh, bunk! Those aren't Bigfoot; those are just people. Yeah. Okay. All right. Right there. I already see it.
Is it mooning us?
It did look like it was mooning us.
I know,
yeah.
Yeah, Bigfoot's laughing
his
ass off.
That thing trucked it.
He really did.
Okay, zoomed and stabilized.
So, I'm going to play that again. I want you to hear what the kids are saying. She's saying, that's not a human, Dad. That's not a human. Which, that's over for debate.
And I hear the adult going,
now, we'll get the zoomed, stabilized footage in there.
I swear those are cheeks.
Yeah, it's mooning a little bit, I think.
What's really neat there is the this actually that helps explain a lot. Look how red it looks in the sun.
Yeah.
And then as it sort of stands up into the shadow, it now looks darker brown or almost black. Yeah. Very interesting to me.
Now try to give that thing a Charmin commercial.
But you get what I'm saying. Like you hear people say
talk about
red fur has brown fur, has black fur.
Yeah, the coloration kind of changes with its exposure to sunlight.
But we've had multiple people see the same Bigfoot, and some people say it had more reddish hair. Well, it was darker brown. But look at that. And listen, my beard before it started turning gray, was brown, but in the sunlight and in the summer there's a lot of red in it. So to me, that helps lend credence to not a suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because hair texture, multiple hair coloring throughout will make things appear slightly different. Of course, it's blurry because it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's the way they like to
and these people are not close. This is important, though. We talked about this on the one I showed where the gentleman who was hog hunting, right? That one's a lot more clear because he was a lot closer because he was hiding. Look how far they are.
Yeah.
And it's very common because I think they know when people are getting close and they book it. And so it's not like you can usually, we talked about you can't really sneak up on a Bigfoot.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Do we have any history or anything on?
I don't have that, but we can, we can put a little bit of information up on there if we find it later on.
Okay. I was just curious if we knew anything.
But
my
I
initial
reaction in Calgary up in Canada, and it's the family, but they apparently were just walking through the woods, came across this. Dad points it out to the kids and the mom, and the kid had what I think is a fairly natural reaction of Dad, that's not human. Like that's not a person. It's not an animal. It's whatever it is. It's not human.
My initial reaction is it seems pretty, it's very compelling, and I don't see any reason to scream. Like, nothing that I saw would cause me to scream fake or BS. It seemed pretty standard for what we see reactions of Bigfoot. Like, nothing that stood out to me as that looked questionable. So, yeah, to me it looked pretty legit.
Yeah, and like I said, this is one that people have been kind of going back and forth with online for a little while. Of, credibility wise, they're trying to rip it apart, but they're going to do that with every Bigfoot video.
So my problem, this is why we started doing this, and we've me against Kevin more than anything. We look for the BS and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't like, we've talked about this when people go, oh, it's BS because I said so, bro. It's like, it's fine if you think it is, but please, and don't just say some stuff. Give actual
fake. No.
Yeah, right. Why? Why is it fake? What makes it fake? What are you seeing that we're not seeing? And don't just go, it's a guy in a suit. Well, what makes you say that? It looks like a suit. Simply because you don't believe that's not evidence. We're looking for evidence to support or deny.
Yeah.
So give us that.
You're gonna say it's fake and there's seams in a suit, do a screenshot, circle it, and point it out. Point out exactly what you're saying. Because otherwise we're just going to go, okay, cool. Thanks for your comment.
Otherwise you're a troll.
Try again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not being mean.
Yeah.
You're trolling. You're just saying fake. And then you don't want to actually put forth anything into the discussion. We want to have the discussion. We don't believe everything we see. We have clearly proven that on this show because, like I said, poor Kevin. But I don't mean to. When I research stuff has just come up, and I'm like, oh, well, somebody's already. And then I show that here's the proof that we thought we were wondering. Here's the thing that shows this explains it, and it explains it clearly. And I've shown videos too where I'm like, I don't necessarily buy this, but what do you guys think?
Yeah.
You know.
And the Sopranos clip from last episode, that I've never seen the Sopranos, and your research where they intentionally, spoiler alert, go back and watch our video where Jay explains more about it.
Well, it might not have been what we originally thought, but it was still something that turned out to be really cool. And it kind of adds to the show, which is neat. So, all right, I guess we're going into mine.
I'm excited.
Before we go into this, mine is not paranormal at all.
So
this is a really
put a little disclaimer up here a little bit.
I'm going to give one too. There'll be one at the beginning of the video.
But it is, would you say, kind of creepy?
No, it's really creepy.
Okay.
This is really messed up. Now, it's a longer clip, but you're going to get hooked. It's about 8 minutes long, a little bit less. It's not paranormal, but it's very freaking creepy. This actually kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies while I was watching it originally. And I knew, like, I have to bring this to you guys. I got to get your visceral reactions. This is from a YouTube channel called Police Body Cam Videos. This is an actual channel that's out there, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is Police Body Cam Videos. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a backstory of what you're about to watch, and then we're going to watch the video. But I want to give a warning to the folks at home. Nothing is actually visible on the screen, but it might be a little bit disturbing. It won't show like any gore or anything like that. You're not going to watch anybody die, but I just want you to know that there's still something that takes place that is might be disturbing for some people. This happened November 11th, 2022. This happened in Milwaukee. To give some reference, it's just past midnight. The cops get a call for a wellness check on a woman. Officer arrives, knocks on the door. Someone lets him in. And after that, the following happens. Again, before we hit play, just a little warning, maybe disturbing. Let's go ahead and hit play. Oh, and you do need to listen to a lot of this because there's talking. So again, they're arriving for a wellness check because they got a phone call. What's nice is there are subtitles, which will help.
You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Go ahead.
Already, if I'm the cop, I'm like, why do you want me to go forward? And look, so what you're seeing there is he picks up a brake rotor.
Like from a car? Okay.
Yes.
This one?
She's in the room referring to the woman that he's there to wellness check on.
Oh, no. So block the door and swings open.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to just knock on the door for me?
Rocky?
Why you standing back there, bro?
Yeah.
Up is
Hey, Dorothy. Where's your bed at?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You got the lights in?
Yeah.
You got the lights on? Oh. Hey, you
Sure.
going there for me?
No.
It's like, no, you're the cop.
Oh.
you catching that? So he's like, no, she's right there.
Sir.
Just.
You know,
Is she sleeping? He says yes.
I'm concerned for this
How
police
long she been
officer
sleeping
right
for?
now.
right? I
How
mean,
long?
if I'm this cop, I'm like, brother, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but let me break up my gun just in case.
I'm
you
going
know?
to tell you, this is a good cop. He's asking why it's wet, and he's like, "Will you pull the cover back for me?"
Why is she covered up like that? Her face. Alright, just step back for me. Is Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
It's gonna get real weird.
Why
It's
she got
already
flowers
getting
and stuff on her?
Why she got
Right.
flowers and stuff on her like that?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
step back.
She's dead. That's what he tells him. She's
Okay.
dead.
What do you mean she's
He says,
First, she was sleeping.
I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
okay? Put your hands up.
What?
The phone
Hold on.
room.
Put your hands up.
You back up.
put your hands up. Turn around.
4-6. Y'all give me another squad to my location.
He's in so, like, I need someone else to show up here like now. Now he's like,
You need to move a little faster with putting your hands behind your
You're
back.
gonna
there.
rush
Just
me.
wait. He asks him if you have any weapons. He says no.
Hands behind your back.
He's like, don't look at me. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't do that.
And he's like, you're looking. The guy keeps watching the cop over. So instantly, I'm like,
No,
if
you're
I'm
not
the
gonna
cop,
get
I'm
shot,
like,
but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous.
Making me nervous, too.
Right.
stop looking at me. He goes to put the cuffs on the guy.
Don't do that.
First thing he does.
Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. All right.
See, this is a good cop. He's like, I'm warning you. I'm not going to shoot you, but I will tase you if you don't stop right now.
All right.
Like, this cop is scared. Okay.
Mhm.
No. No.
Please shoot me
No,
in the
sir.
face. Please shoot me in the face. Call her relatives, please. This cop is
No,
like,
get your hand down.
he
Get
will.
out right in front of the camera.
This guy keeps saying, please shoot me in the face.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up. Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
Right.
Just don't move.
She keeps saying, shoot me in the face, which is just like,
Now,
You want a suicide by cop situation.
does he have
Yeah.
laser sights on him from the taser? Is that what that is?
yes,
Yeah.
100%.
It's going to taser him in the butt.
Oh, it's,
Oh, no,
guys,
no.
we're not done yet.
Oh,
We're not
I
done.
assumed we're not.
On your stomach? No, on your stomach.
Please shoot me.
Sir, on your stomach.
You gotta shoot me.
Okay. You're doing too much.
Okay.
Okay, you're doing too much.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
Oh, you see that arm going up.
Mhm.
I've been watching that rotor this whole
Put your
time.
hand behind your
Not
back. Your other
resisting.
hand.
No, you're not resisting,
Yep,
but
put
you
it behind your
are
back.
making him very
Yeah, you're resisting arrest.
Well, he's not even, he's just trying to cuff him for his own safety.
Okay.
The body cam falls
Stop, resist.
off.
Stop.
listen.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Don't make me kill you.
Wait.
Give me another squad here now! Sir!
Right in the head.
Stop!
Right in the head.
You will be shot!
Right
Stop!
Right in the head, please. Right in the head.
Stop!
Okay.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head, please.
Drop the pole!
Right in the head. Right in the head. Do it.
Drop the pole!
Do it right in the head.
Drop!
Do it in the head. Come on, right in
Sir.
the head.
Listen
Please,
now.
right in the head. Right
Drop
in the
the
head.
pole,
Right in the head.
please!
Right in the head. Come on.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in the
you.
head. Right in the head. Come on.
I'm sorry. I
Do
just
it,
shot him
please.
sooner than this.
Come on, you don't know what I see. Do it.
The taser.
Do it.
Drop the
Do
pole.
it. You don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir,
Right in the fucking face,
drop
man.
the pole.
Right in the
You
face.
don't know
Come
what
on.
I see.
Come on.
Drop the
Come
pole.
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the face.
on the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground.
Make it quick.
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tag me.
Wait, okay.
Literally
Taser
asked him
deployed.
to shoot you in the face.
The
and
taser
then
deployed.
tase me.
Okay, but I don't know if he either didn't
Still
hit him or it didn't stop him.
Come on.
Drop it.
You gotta do it, man. Right
I don't think he fully hit him with the taser. I think maybe he only got one barb in, but I'm not sure.
in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight. Subject is at gunpoint. I'm in that squad.
Right in the
Subject
face.
is
Come
straight
on.
up crazy.
Don't take me, man. Don't take me, man.
Drop the weight. He's
All right, here's the taser going off.
And then you heard gunshots.
They didn't subtitle those.
Kill me.
And you heard the guy moan. These are the other squad that arrived. This is insane.
There's a lot going on in this video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Told you guys.
This is like Blair Witch, like
Yes.
level.
So you get why it kind of was like, oh my god, this is like giving me the creeps. Some worse than some of the paranormal stuff we watch. All right, so
So welcome to Chicago.
let's talk about this. Is Milwaukee.
Same difference.
All right.
All right.
So of course, instantly, I wanted to know more. What happened after? What's going on with
Yeah.
the story? So the aftermath. The man was shot, but it was non-lethal. He did
Okay.
not die.
Good.
He was taken to the hospital for treatment. He lived. So this man was Dorothy's roommate. Here's what's really weird. What's your thought? Okay, what are your guys' thoughts before? Because I want to. What do you think happened?
To
Like
Dorothy
before.
or just in general?
To Dorothy?
Since there was wellness check, Dorothy. There may have been like some sort of argument with the band, and he maybe killed Dorothy, but accidentally did it, or the possibility of Dorothy may be died of natural causes.
Dorothy died of natural causes. Dorothy died.
So you have that confirmed.
It's determined that she died from complications due to lung cancer. She had lung cancer. When the officer entered the room, this man was out on bail, as it happened,
Okay.
and had bail jumped and was wanted with a bench. There was a bench worn out for his arrest. It's believed that the woman passed away, and he actually just didn't report it for fear of getting caught. And so when the cop came in, I guess he thought if he just told her she's in her room asleep, maybe he would just say, okay. I don't know. That's why he's saying things like, you won't take me. You won't take me. It is also believed that he suffers from mental illness
I'd say
because
that's
he's
a fair assessment.
screaming things like, you don't know what I've seen. You don't know what I see. But when the cop arrived, so there was no foul play against Dorothy. He just didn't report it. But you're the
Just
cop on
an
the scene,
Added layer.
and this dude's lying to you, and suddenly there's a dead body covered in flowers. You're gonna freak out. And I really respect that this officer was like, basically very calm. I mean, this dude kept his cool. We all have to admit.
Mhm.
What happened though when he moved on him like that? The body cam fell off. There was a struggle. He picked up a bar from a weight set. I didn't see it, but apparently it was in the room, and comes at the cop. He didn't hit him or anything, but the cop had the taser pulled out. I don't know what happened as far as if he missed when he fired, or I think he might have got him, but not completely. And I don't know, but I think maybe both barbs have to be in. I don't know much about tasers.
Yeah, I think they have to complete a circuit. Otherwise, it just hurts.
And as you hear, he even tries to hit that trigger second time. They have kind of a standoff. The guy then rushes him. The cop finally shoots his weapon. From what I gather, I think he clipped him in the side because he was trying to be non-lethal.
Yeah.
This cop is a fucking
more patient than I would have been.
because you know the fear that is probably going through him doing this whole ordeal. But when I watch this video, like, this is terrifying to me because you have no idea what you've walked into. All you know is this guy's telling you she's alive, but he's acting sketchy right from the get-go. He puts the brake rotor against the door. He says the lights aren't working.
Right.
And then you find out you're standing next to the dead body.
Yeah. Not only that, but like he goes, "Oh, she's in there."
Yeah.
Don't look on the couch. She's over there.
But he keeps trying to get the cop to go in front of him. He tried to get the cop to go in that room, the bedroom in front of him.
Yep.
And that to me is like, what was he going to do? Why did he want the cop to go?
Best case scenario, pull the door shut and run.
God knows.
Best case scenario,
right?
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show you guys. So, but I know it's not paranormal, but it's definitely creepy, and we are kind of creepy, so it works.
Yeah.
What I wanted to get your guys' visceral reaction to this. Like, how did it make you guys feel? Like when you were watching this, just your thoughts. I just wanted it to be natural because that's how I went into it. No idea what I was watching.
Yeah.
It's wild. Jeez.
Milwaukee's a crazy place, man.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So, Alice Cooper tried to warn.
Like, he picked up the rotor, and the whole time I'm like, he's gonna hit him with the rotor. He's gonna hit him with the rotor, and it never came into play other than propping the door shut. They even circled it.
Like for all we know, he never even took a swing at the cop with the weight. He was almost like he just wanted to be killed. It was weird. He didn't want to be tased, but shot.
Yeah.
Don't tase me, but shoot me in the face.
Right. What did
he was pretty adamant about
do?
That, actually.
Yeah,
do we
it's
know
nuts.
Why he was locked up in the first place to be out on bail?
I believe that if you wanted to go, all the information is out there. If you look this up, if you look up based off the information I just gave you, I read like a part of a police report to get the information I did. I think I want to say, if I remember, and I could be incorrect, it was just like petty theft stuff. He hadn't been like, but they think there's a history of mental
okay.
As her roommate stumbled into a very unfortunate situation and
yes, and Dorothy, and you can look up her full name. I just don't want to give all that information. But she let him stay there for whatever reason. We don't know. I don't know her reasoning. And she passed away. He didn't have anything to do with it, but he was afraid to alert anyone.
Just judging by like the room as the house and its condition, there's mental illness involved. Maybe on both of their parts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, the implication, Dorothy was an older woman, and probably once the lung cancer, she just couldn't probably keep up. And he, probably mentally ill, and he wasn't. It's actually a very sad story too, but it is good to know in the end that no one was killed. The officers find the man recovered, and hopefully he's getting the help he needs, because he didn't. The worst thing he did here was not report the crime and try to hide it because he was scared. I'm curious to know, because he said, how long has she been asleep? And he said since about 6. So the curious part here is, had she died that day?
Yeah. Was it around 6 o'clock?
And because I don't know why the wellness check was called in or what reasoning, I don't know. My guess, though, this dude was out and talking and acting weird around people who knew the situation, maybe. And they were like, look, he's a weird dude. We don't know what's going on. Yeah. Honestly, if you look this up and you want to go in depth, you can actually get his name. All of it's out there. I didn't feel pertinent to give that
record. Just we're not going to reveal it here.
Very much so. I also wanted to be clear, if this would have shown Dorothy's face or any of that stuff, I wouldn't have played it. Yeah. She's there, but like I told you guys, it's disturbing, but we don't actually. It's just sort of a weird thing that the cop we never actually.
No.
Even when he looks at her, the body camera is in such a position that we don't really see her.
No.
So yeah, it was just really creepy, and I wanted to.
And we'll go ahead and say if anything like that is included in a video and it's not blurred, we will blur it. Like I don't think that's.
I won't show anything
put on there. So yeah, just
and
in
I
case
won't
anybody's
show...
worried about future episodes.
Yeah.
I want to be very clear too, and I know some people don't care. I would never show a video where somebody actually dies in the video or anything. I don't want that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this isn't kind of snuff films. You know.
Yeah. If you're into that, there's plenty of sites to go find that. This just isn't the one.
They want.
Yeah.
We decided to end this with a much lighter, which is much shorter and much lighter. I just really wanted to get your guys' thoughts on everything. So, Kev, why don't you introduce your video for us? I got a kick out of watching this one. Hopefully, you guys at home do too. Kevin, tell us what you get for us.
This is from let's see, the BuzzFeed Unsolved series /Watcher. I know they've went through their own issues of controversy about like a year ago, but I do highly recommend checking out some of their videos. Really funny. These two guys, Shane and Ryan, came to Bobby Mackey's Music World, right across the river in Kentucky. And they did an investigation down in the basement, and they, decided to try to taunt a demon, or at least Shane did. And
so the video, if you guys want to look for it, and I'll put it up on the screen too, is specifically called Shane is a Demon / Bobby Mackey's, which Bobby Mackey's doesn't exist anymore, guys. As of recently, they tore it down.
Yeah, they freed all the demons that were.
I actually had to
within.
pass. I actually drove past Bobby Mackey's every time I visited my daughter in college. I have to drive right past it. It was a little side of the road looking shithole bar, man. It was like a honky tonk is what it is. It was a honky tonk. Do you think people a haunted tonk? Do you guys know what a do the folks at home? Do you know there's a long backstory to Bobby Mackey's, and some people know it, some don't, but. The real truncated version, and correct any of this I get wrong, I think her name was Pearl, right?
Pearl Bryant.
Long story short, I'll give the truncated version. Kevin can clean it up.
Okay.
There's a whole thing with her. There was the place was a slaughterhouse, right? Like an actual slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
And there's a pit. There was a pit in it where they would put like blood and stuff like from animals. This is way back in the day. This is like, I don't even know, man, like early 1900s, probably.
Late 1800s.
That kind of stuff.
Like 1890s, I believe. Yeah.
So she gets pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Dude doesn't want to have the baby.
Let's put it this way. The Pearl Bryant story is a wild story on its own.
Yes.
But, but continue.
But he ends up decapitating her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And throws her head down inside said pit, if I am not mistaken.
That is the controversial
whether that actually happened.
Yeah, I highly doubt it, but go ahead.
A little clip of some cats playing around or something up here. It's kind of a dark episode. So.
Well, this is just sort of the urban legend backstory, but Bobby Mackey's is notoriously haunted. Every ghost show that you could ever think of went in there. And in all fairness, I whether you like Ghost Adventures, don't like Ghost Adventures, whatever, I remember the episode where they go in there and I saw the scratches appear and everything. It's supposedly a
it's got a very dark history.
Yeah.
Yes. Just something to add. They do tell the Pearl Bryant story they used to, tell that story during the tour, but if
Kevin gives tours throughout Cincinnati and just to let you guys know.
But I'm 110% sure that most of the ghosts that are coming from there are all mafia related. That used to be like a huge mafia hub. There's old photos that you can see online of it, like when it was owned by the mafia, when it was known as the Latin Quarter, and it looked nice. And you had like all kinds of celebrities, believe it or not, performing there. Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole performed there. They had dancers. They actually served Chinese meals like back in the 50s. It's crazy. Yeah, but
it was a very famous place, and it was until recently. I don't really know what shut it down. I just think it was upkeep, and I don't think it was as popular as it once was. It was just,
from what I gather, it was like upkeep, and like the building was pretty much dilapidated. Like
it was an old building.
Yeah.
So they demolished
at a certain
it.
point, the haunted aspect of it outweighed the
100%.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Now, although we need to be clear, Bobby Mackey's was still a very popular place for people to go and play this. But yes, I think people outside of the area knew it for the demonic stories. And all that. They had ghost hunts there. You could do ghost hunts at Bobby Mackey's and all that. And obviously, as we've been talking, we've added photos to the screen so you can see what it looked like. And if I could find any of the photos Kev was talking about, I put some of those up too. That being said, Kevin brought us this video, and unlike mine, it was really dark. This one is just we're gonna add a little levity here because this was a lot of fun. Not a lot happens in this video. It's just funny. So let's go ahead and play this clip.
Demon, turn it on if you're planning to do us harm tonight.
It only happens right away when there's something actually doing something to it.
Turn it on if you want to hurt us.
Fucking shit! God! Why do you keep asking your questions like that? What's wrong with you? Do you want to fucking die?
It's just a coincidence. Turn it off if you think if you want to follow Ryan Bergara home.
Why would you ask it that?
He lives in Los Angeles.
Even if this is, why would you even take the chance?
You're gonna have a hard time getting on the plane. Demons!
Fucking, I'm not.
Turn the light off!
Fucking shut up!
Demons!
What is?
You're not trying hard enough.
Oh my god!
Plunge us into darkness, demons!
What's wrong with you?
Demons!
Oh my god! You have a death wish.
Demons, you cowards!
You have a death wish.
Turn the light off. No, it's a bunch of baloney, man. Can we check out some other rooms here? Hey there, demons. It's me.
Yeah, boy.
Your boy. I'll be quiet now, and if you want to pick me up or scratch me or slam me into the ceiling, now would be the best opportunity for that. Understand, I do have a rope here, so, you know. All right, maintaining silence now. Do try to kill me.
Happy we're done.
You escaped the clutches of yet another demon.
By the way, you are a psychopath for saying the things you were saying to it.
There's a Cincinnati skyline. All right. By the way, speaking of Cincinnati skyline, huge fans of Cincinnati skyline chili. They're not. I'm just kidding.
His heart kills me. He's pissed off. He's like,
Los Angeles. You know how many people live in Los Angeles? That demon's never gonna find you.
There's only one Ryan Bergara in Los Angeles. You know
Is that true?
Yes, it's true. There's only 2 in the world.
Whoa. Have you met the other one?
He's in the Philippines.
You gotta kill him.
I love the just natural reaction of just like, you
gotta
gotta
kill him. I love that he's like mad because he's like, why would you tell it to go home with me? He's like, you know, you live in Los Angeles. I have a hard time getting there. You gotta kill him. It's a
great show.
He's the one situation going on here. I feel like Ryan's reaction in there is like, dude, what is wrong with you? Stop!
Yeah, you're telling it to follow me, not follow you.
Right.
I'm playing with my life right now.
Plunge us into darkness.
So it should be noted that Shane is very much a skeptic. Like,
Right.
Obviously.
Very much a skeptic, and Ryan is a believer. So on our show on Kinda Creepy, we're kind of a mix of the two. Like we're you know, like we've said many times, skeptical believers. In that situation, with as funny as it is, I'm leaning more towards the Ryan side of things.
Right.
Of, hey man, what are you doing? Why are you
There's
telling a
been-
demon
why
to
you-
follow me right now?
There's this one episode when they go to the Sally house, and you definitely see some weird activity in those
I'm
clips.
gonna have to check that out.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those things where I've been on ghost hunts. I've been in some pretty haunted places, and I'm not scared of the ghost encounters. I get nervous of being in a place in the dark that I'm not that familiar with. When I did the Mansfield prison thing, it was a huge, empty, dark place. But still, I think when we thought we were confronted by something, when we thought there was something to see, I approached it. But like, I don't know how I would react to the thing right in my face. That might be a whole different story. I don't know. But there's always a little hesitation for me. He didn't seem to have much hesitation. He's just like, it's me, ya boy.
I actually made merch that said that, hey there demons, it's me, ya boy.
Ya boy.
I kind of want that shirt.
Good stuff. And then there's the question, like, in all fairness, the light did come on, and that's the only thing we actually but he says it's a coincidence. And to me, one-offs could be coincidences. It's weird. It's a weird coincidence, to say the least, because how many times has a light come on by itself previously? Why just in that situation? But
why, when you ask if the demon wants to hurt you, did it
so
come on?
Fun clip. Nothing really to try to debunk or not debunk. My clip, obviously, no paranormal. It's nothing to debunk at all.
No.
Matt's, let us know your thoughts. Was there a Biggie Bigfoot, or was there not a Biggie Bigfoot? We don't know.
Bigfoot. Notorious B.I.G. foot.
It seemed pretty legit.
Shout out to my friend Brian Holton, who actually sculpts Notorious B.I.G. foot. We'll put it up over my face. I'll send you the photo.
Nice.
Kind of awesome. Yeah. Is he just wearing like the Biggie hat and?
No, it's Sasquatch with Biggie's head on it.
That's amazing. It's like the Rocktopus.
Yeah.
The Dwayne Johnson octopus. It's just people 3D printed. It's an octopus with Dwayne Johnson's head. All right, guys. We thank all of you. If you guys want to send us clips, last week's episode, we did actually feature a clip from a viewer. If you guys want to send us in a clip to talk about, you can do that. You can write us at KindaCreepyShow@gmail.com. They actually got through to me via social media. You can do that as well. We are on Facebook, and that's where they send it to us. We have a Facebook group over there, just kind of creepy. Go over. We post all kinds of fun stuff. We've actually posted some really cool stuff over there recently. So we kind of do stuff on Instagram. I don't know how much we do on Instagram, but we do post. Probably not as much anymore. Bluesky. I post a lot about kind of creepy stuff. We are at kind of creepy over there, and I post stuff about my other show, so you can go over and get direct links and conversations to the videos and things like that. So go over and check us out on Bluesky. It's a good place if you're not there. And of course, YouTube is our home. We're at Kind of Creepy Show on YouTube, which is where you're probably watching this. But if you're catching it someplace else, come on over and join us and do us a favor, please. Big favor. While you're on YouTube, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You can leave comments down below. Please stop telling us Bob Gimlin is alive.
Yeah,
we know.
We know he's alive.
But it's going to be our new hashtag, hashtag. We're going to make t-shirts.
I'm tagging it in all the videos for the record. Is Bob
Gimlin is alive. We know. I'm sorry. I read he passed away. Couldn't find anything to the contrary. We've been told. We have, of course, corrected. It's an apology.
We're going to have Bob Gilman wear the shirt with a copy of the today's newspaper.
Yeah. Every video we just get him to hold up another newspaper.
Dude, I wish we could do that. He is like 93 years old.
Just take a whiteboard
like
and
not a young man
erase it every time.
Yeah. But please leave other comments below. Let us know your thoughts on all the videos. Share this if you have the opportunity to do so, but please subscribe to the channel and go back and watch past videos. We've done a lot of really fun stuff here on the show. So we thank each and every one of you guys for watching. And that's all we got. But until next week, when we come back with more exciting and probably some paranormal stuff, remember, keep it creepy.
Keep it creepy.
Aww.
This is kind of creepy. Goosebumps rising on my spine.